It's time for good energy, and I'm Dr. Julie, and welcome to Bodyful Day 218. We are talking about skin rashes and the senses, and today we're talking about the sense of taste. Now, if you made it through with me yesterday on how hearing is related to to skin rashes, today it should be a little easier because there is really a very distinct connection between skin rashes and the sense of taste. It is not necessarily a good one. It is definitely a stressor, but we're going to talk about that and how we can add good energy in to combat some of those taste stressors. All right, let's start with our basics. Take a deep breath in and release. Next deep breath in. Let's go ahead and take a breath in. Expand in your belly, expand in your chest, expand all the way into your head. And as you do, you're going to tuck your tail and exhale. And now today, because we're talking about skin rashes, we're going to talk about skin rashes in the mouth. We're going to talk about canker sores or cold sores. So I want you, if you've ever had a canker sore or ever had a cold sore, I want you to breathe into that. Take a deep breath in and release. Nothing worse than that canker sore that sits right at the tooth line, the gum line. All right, so today we're talking about the sense of taste, and we're talking about how that can be related to your energy to heal from skin rashes. So energy to heal from skin rashes equals good energy in minus stressors. And as we've always been talking about the healing equation, we've talked about what is good for you, what is good energy for you may be stressors for somebody else, and vice versa. What is stressor for somebody else might be good energy for you. Now, when you think about skin rashes, you may be thinking strictly about rashes on the skin, but you can get rashes inside or garbage inside your mouth, which is why I wanted you to breathe into canker sores and cold sores, because those are skin rashes. It's just that they're inside your mouth. So when we talk about the sense of taste, primarily what we're thinking about is what is going into your system and triggering a rash. And for a lot of people, when we think about taste, the one that comes up to mind, especially when we're talking about canker sores, is, hi Jim, we're talking about too much citrus. So there are some people, when you eat too much citrus or too much acid, whether it be in citrus form or it be in tomato form or it be in some sort of other acidic form, acidic foods have a tendency to cause a little bit of problem with the mouth mucosa, because that acid eats away and then you get a canker sore. A lot of people who have that, they actually end up with a skin rash, the canker sore, because that stress of those acidic foods cause the damage inside the mouth. So one of the ways you can avoid canker sores is to reduce the amount of acidic foods, tomatoes, citrus that you are consuming, because that will then not rob all of your energy to keep clear skin. Now, we can also talk about leaky gut, and we can talk about gut overgrowth, which can lead to skin rashes on the actual skin rather than in the mouth. So if we're talking about eczema or psoriasis or rosacea, we're going to talk about skin rashes that are typically driven by the body trying, from an alternative medicine perspective, from the body trying to detox through its largest detox organ that we have, which is our skin. Our skin likes to detox things out through it. If you've ever had a overly garliced meal, so maybe you've eaten Mediterranean and you ate a lot of hummus and then you ate a lot of other garlic loaded foods, you know that the next day your skin and your sweat actually smells like garlic. So if your body cannot do all it needs to do through the liver, because the liver goes ahead and packages toxins and then passes it on. If it can't package all those toxins and bundle them up and ship them off, then your skin is the next mechanism to do that. And you're processing these things that are a little bit more intense for the skin to do, which is why for some people they end up with rashes, because the intensity of the energy that is being processed irritates the skin. Just like, if we back up, just like eating too much acid foods causes canker sores. So as things come out of the skin, they are too potent for your dermis and epidermis, and that causes the rash. So when we work back into the body and we work into the gut, one of the things we want to do is we want to heal a leaky gut. I have a couple of videos on healing a leaky gut. One of is 543 to gut healing. I'll post that in a link below this. But in there I talk about the importance of using ginger. Raw ginger is great. Eating a coin, so a small slice of raw ginger, morning and night for 5 days is really a good way to get rid of a lot of fungal energy that could be causing leaky gut, and a lot of bacterial overgrowth that can be causing leaky gut. The other thing, and that's good energy in for something that's causing a leaky gut, because a leaky gut is one way to have additional toxins that you can't process. The other thing for healing a leaky gut, which we don't think about very often, is okra. Okra is that little pod-shaped vegetable that is grown primarily in the South, that when tossed into foods is kind of a little gelatinous and sticky. It's kind of like eating chia seeds that have been rehydrated, or flaxseed that's been ground flaxseed that's been rehydrated. It's a little sticky and mucilaginous, kind of like not Mucinex. I can't remember now. Nope, can't remember it. Psyllium husk, which is the primary ingredient in that powdered fiber supplement that you can use to help you go to the bathroom or help you stay regular. Not Mucinex. Jim, if you think it, type it out. So that supplement, all of those are kind of like sticky and coaty, but okra even more so, because okra has a tendency to block acid. And again, we're getting back to this, acid can have a tendency to clear holes in your gut, which then end up as rashes on your skin, because you are getting inflammation in through your gut because you have holes. And that inflammation brings in toxins, or it causes toxins to come up, and those toxins then go through your skin. And so Metamucil, that was what I was looking for. So one of the things you can add is either frozen okra or pickled okra, and have that a couple of times a week, especially if you maybe get a little bit of heartburn, or you're getting a little bit of like burny tummy lower, then that's all right. Jim, I was wondering what the supplement was that for fiber, and it's Metamucil is the supplement. Don't worry, we're good. The okra coats that for the burny acid stuff that ends up in your lower abdomen. Not so much up in your, and not so much for heartburn, but for like stomach burning and maybe a little bit lower in your intestines. That is a good way to heal those sores, like canker sores, that exist in your mouth. And when you do that, you heal a leaky gut, which means that there's less inflammation. And if there's less inflammation, inflammation is a stressor, which means that you have less energy to heal your skin. So for the long way around on this, taste, the sense of taste and what you put in your mouth can help you heal your gut. And by providing good energy and to heal your gut means that even if we haven't found exactly what food allergy might be tripping your skin, like when we think about citrus foods or acidic foods, we know that eating things that heal our gut means that we're going to have more energy to heal, more energy to have clear skin. Now, that allows us to take a quick step back and talk about allergies. Some food sensitivities and food allergies can also trigger eczema and dry skin, rosacea, and psoriasis. So sometimes paying attention to what foods you eat and when your skin rashes get worse, that can tell you what you are sensitive to, and then you can look to either remove that food and take a healing course of probiotics, or a healing course of ginger, or a healing course of other things that actually actually heals the gut. Does an acidic environment cause inflammation? Sort of. I can't give you a yes or no on that. If you are eating, so might be in reference to whether or not eating acidic foods causes your bloodstream to get, cause your bloodstream to get acidic. If you are more acidic, the hypothesis is that that does make you more inflamed. Eating acidic foods doesn't necessarily make you more acidic. It's how you process those foods. If you process acid more easily, then it's not an issue. But if your gut is leaky and you're eating acidic foods, then yes, you're going to get more inflammation. All right, I think that kind of clears up what we're working on. Thanks for the question, Jim. And let's wrap it up. Take a deep breath in and release. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.